check. Be up front and don't front. You ain't checked the nigga in my background yet. When the pressure on, we gon' back down, yes. I will close fist, backhand your biggest rap fan. But I ain't selfish, nigga. You gon' get smacked round next. You hear that click clack? Get used to that sound, Rex. I'm like a procrastinating pimp ever since I picked up this pistol. I ain't put my Mac down yet.
And judging by your swag and your style, it seems like you wanna be blacker, but you can't cause I'm blacker than you. I battled a lot of niggas that's whacker, but never battled nobody whacker than you. Since you wanna be disaster, the king of the dot would rather give me a battle with disaster than you. And now it's a rapper, cause in this battle I'ma just prove I'm a better rapper than you.
Don't get afraid to laugh, y'all. Frank, this shit's funny. Remember she said she beat bitches like cake batter? She the one that left Lumpy. Don't big bro Sway. Sway, where you at? We established in round one that you ain't teach her how to write. But nigga, you got a black belt. You couldn't teach her how to fight.
You know what? Let's switch it. We can respect that shit. I'm happy he got in front of the stage, so now when I get these bars, I can direct that shit.
What up, man? Unbias. If you checking in, DNA versus Charron dropped on King of the Dot. This was a really good battle, man. I was definitely impressed with both of these two competitors. I haven't seen Charron since he was on 106 in Park. He battled Interstate Facts and won the championship. I think I watched like one of his King of the Dot battles in the past, but I think I've been sleeping on Charron, man. I didn't really know dude was this nice. And so I'm definitely gonna be checking for a lot more of his battles. Let me just speak on DNA real quick, man. In my opinion, DNA is the epitome of battle rap. You know, throughout probably the last couple years, he's really gained my respect because I really like people that just take on any challenge and don't really care who you put in front of him, and he'll just battle him. And that's what DNA does. Smack put out a tweet saying a lot of people was ducking B Magic, but DNA was one of those people that was willing to battle B Magic. And if you remember, like back when Summer Madness 1 had finished and everybody was giving their recaps and stuff like that, Tech 9 walked out of Summer Madness 1 as one of probably the most feared battle rappers. A lot of people felt like he had beat Rich Dollars. A lot of people felt like he beat Midwest Miles.
I'm not taking nothing away from Tech 9. Tech 9, right now, if you niggas ain't on that, don't battle him. Because he's not the nigga you want to battle right now. He's on something else right now, so don't battle. If you ain't ready for that shit, don't battle him. No. Probably ain't gonna battle him. Tech 9 is one of the niggas right now that a lot of you niggas is gonna be scared to battle. But
and it's like Tech 9 was that dude that you did not want to battle in a big room because he was just really putting niggas to shame. And what does DNA do? He stepped up to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show just how far he's came. To be 20 to 21 years old, he's accomplished so much. He's battled on so many different arenas. He has classics with like Erg, in my opinion, Disaster. And now this one with Charron, like dude is really nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dude has to be commended. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't think he's corny, even if you think his swag is off, even think he's one of the dirtiest battle rappers, like Goods like to say, at the end of the day, man, you gotta respect what he's accomplished so far at such a young age in battle rap. And I take my hat off to him, man. So both of these two people put on a great show. Let's just get into the first round with Charron. Charron was acting kind of gangster in the first round. He pocket checked DNA. He got it pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? He got it Bishop for the 106 in Park. I'm gonna make up for his mistakes. He got it Organic for, you know, not offering him a King of the Dot belt. He got it Charlie Clip saying he lost to B Magic. He got it Arcanes, and we both won 5K and didn't have to write anything. And he got on DNA, of course, and Shotgun Shook. And it's like he just really like had a really great round. DNA had a good first round as well, man. He had a lot of rebuttals, freestyles. He pocket checked Charron as kind of like a rebuttal. He had a Peter Corey Guns, Young Money flip, which Charron's first name is Corey, so that shit kind of went well. He had schemes about Biggie and hip hop and 100 Bullets. He also did a Michael J. Fox Parkinson bar, which wasn't all that because we've heard Michael J. Fox, these bullets are Parkinson. Like we've heard niggas say that shit before. I think Calico said that a couple times and someone else. But overall, man, I felt DNA had a good round one. And I like the way DNA ends his first round, where he says, as his slogan, get him the fuck out of here. And then he'll kind of stop it and say, no, get this the fuck in here, get that the fuck out of here. Like, that shit, when you in the building, man, that shit go over well. When he did that shit to Chilla Jones in the building, get your hat the fuck out of here, get your schemes the fuck out of here, get your slow ass rapping the fuck out of here. Like, all that shit go over well in the building. And the King of the Dot crowd accepted it well. And overall, I felt DNA had a great round one as well, but I still gave the first round to Charron. I felt like he was just a little bit better, so I edged the first round to him. We don't even need to get into the second round. I think it's pretty clear Charron won the second round. He had probably one of the best second rounds I've heard, you know, in a while, especially on King of the Dot. So, I mean, he definitely was putting in work in the second round. DNA came into the Facebook group. He pretty much admitted that Charron won round two. So, I mean, it's not really up for debate. I mean, he was just coming at him from every angle in the second round. I'll give y'all a couple clips right here.
You ain't got no bars, it's tough. I respect Hollow, Charlie, Lux, but a lot of y'all just suck. I'll fuck Don DeMarco up. I'll step to you for the revenue. It's a stomp down, no effing crew. I send in troops to execute, head remove, mid-air resembling a red balloon. Exit wounds, put you on ice when I'm next to you. The end of the 22's getting hotter than the Titanic engine room. I'm in an aggressive mood. I will bend his tooth and dentist to get this dude in another dentist room. Summon every special move I've been taken to. Hit him with the force of a Mack truck while I'm masked up like MF Doom.
Yeah, DNA's second round kind of consisted of mostly like Laura jokes about him being celibate, about him being a virgin, you know, stuff like that. That kind of pretty much, that mixed with rebuttals, that pretty much made up DNA's second round, but Charron definitely took round two. Charron comes back in round three. He takes a shot at Smack, saying you're telling DNA he's not loyal to King of the Dot. He's only here because Summer Madness 3 was a flop. I thought that was nice, man. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much got it everybody. If you think about it, he got a Don DeMarco, he got a Smack, he got a Suge, he got an Organic, he got an Arcane, he got a Pat Stay, I think a little bit of Disaster. He got a Bishop, he got a DNA, like, and he got Eclipse. Like, the nigga pretty much covered all bases as far as getting at niggas in this round. And I just thought that was G of him, in my opinion. I was really fucking with that. He was supposed to battle Shotgun Suge, so since DNA was there, he said, I'll put DNA in someone else's box, like artificial insemination. I felt like that was a dope line. Taking pics with your sister is the only time we see you with a ratchet. I thought that was funny, even though we hear a lot of ratchet jokes in battle rap ever since Heartless said it to be Magic. It seemed like niggas want to say ratchet like a girl and ratchet your weapon. But I actually thought that shit was kind of funny when Charron said it. So even though it was kind of a recycle, we've heard it before, I still was fucking with it a little bit. All your battles are promo because smack bitches are afraid to take a loss. Kind of true, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of URL battle rappers duck battles and they don't want to take them. And I think if they chose to have battles judged, they probably would be against it. He had a Dexter Morgan line that was dope to me. Like, your songs are sad, nobody will collab, you're just bad. Even Dexter Morgan wouldn't bring DNA in the lab or some shit like that. That line was crazy. If you know anything about Dexter Morgan, that shit fit appropriate. I mean, honestly, man, Charron gave you 3 solid ass rounds. Like, real talk. Like, he gave you, like, we live in an era where niggas don't be. We live in an era where niggas don't give you 3 good rounds. Charron gave you 3 great rounds, in my opinion. And it's like, that's something that you definitely don't see. DNA comes back in round 3, man. DNA is probably like the best URL freestyler. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he's the best at rebuttaling on URL. I still think like Hollow is probably the best at that, because when you look at some of the past rebuttals that Hollow did, it's like niggas can't really fuck with it on URL. As far as like the wheelchair one, that's probably one of my favorites. That's the only way I get pushed around. But DNA is good at rebutting, but I think as far as freestyling, like, he's definitely the best freestyler on URL. He kind of rebutted the whole angle about I take battles that aren't just promo, you know what I'm saying? And he basically went through his battles that were not promo, that were judged, and I thought that was dope. And he had Direct on. They had Direct on stage from Grind Time, and he freestyled about that. That shit was just crazy, man. DNA his freestyle ability is just top notch, and that shit was dope to me. The rest of DNA's round 3 was kind of built around loyalty, about telling Charron you battled your homeboy for views, you're not loyal. You name drop, you Kendrick Lamar and shit like that. I felt like they both gave you dope third rounds, but I gave the third round to DNA. I got the battle 2-1 Charron. Definitely a dope battle, man. It's debatable, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the first round and the third round is kind of debatable depending on what you like, but I just felt like Charron edged this battle. He definitely won round 2 clearly, but I felt like he edged the first round. And just a dope battle all the way around, man. So shout out to DNA and Charron, but I got Charron 2-1. Shout out to the Facebook group. Peace.